Good evening, we're back with more Marvel Champions, and this evening we'll be testing out the Hulk, playing against Green Goblin Mutagen Formula on Expert difficulty. Don't really expect to win, but who knows, maybe the Hulk will surprise me, and at least we'll get to see him in action and see what his strengths and weaknesses are. So, let's shuffle. And the Green Goblin deals 2 encounter cards when he is revealed, so we'll set those aside. And unfortunately, Bruce Banner only draws 5 cards. We'll throw away Suborbital Leap, keep the others, and we'll get started. So I can draw a card and then choose and discard a card from your hand. Yeah, I kind of like my hand though. Except for Martial Prowess. We'll draw a card, discard Martial Prowess. Let's go ahead and play. We could go Power of Aggression, Dropkick Mockingbird, and get out She-Hulk. Flip over to Hulk, destroy Goblin Thrall, and we'll use She-Hulk here to thwart. And then we discard our hand at the end of the turn, and then at the end of the player round we draw 4 cards. So, 1 threat, Green Goblin will attack. I'll just face tank it, I think. So it's 1, 2, 3. And that adds 1 threat. And then we got 1 more encounter card coming. So it's going to be boost card for the villain, Goblin Soldier, and a Goblin Soldier. Okay. Well, let's go 1, 2, 3, get out Valkyrie, deal 2 damage. Use Hulk to deal 3. It's going to deal 1 damage. We'll go ahead and use She-Hulk for 3 attack and Valkyrie for 2, and take down the soldier, take 1 more damage, and then we have to discard our hand and then draw 4. So 1 threat and then an attack for the villain. I don't think I want to use She-Hulk to block. Let's just use, well, I have plus attacks to my basic attack. So I don't know if I want to use Hulk to defend. We'll just face tank. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage. And 1 threat. And then we got 1 damage from the Goblin Thrall and 1 encounter card, which is Green Goblin attacks. So now I'll have to tank it. And the attack's going to be for 2. So no further damage. So we can use She-Hulk for 4 attack to take out the Goblin Thrall. Or we can just go Skilled Strike for Crushing Blow, deal 3 damage. And then we'll play Counter Attack. And we'll go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll draw 4. So Suborbital Leap, so 1 threat, and an attack from the Green Goblin. And an encounter card, which is Goblin Glider. Probably need to suborbital leap here. Yeah, I probably need to suborbital leap. So I can't pay for the card using only strength resources, unfortunately. But let's do it for 3 threat removal. Then I'll attack for 3. Draw 4. And 1 threat, Goblin attack. We're going to face tank it and probably counter attack here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll counter attack for 4. And then we got an encounter card coming, which is discard 2 cards from hand, change form. Then, if you're Bruce Banner, discard 2 cards from your hand. Doesn't say randomly, so I guess I can choose. I'll choose counterattack and Boundless Rage. And I'll probably counterattack in Nick Fury. And then discard this obligation. Okay. So, we'll probably go ahead and recover. Let's discard, let's draw a card. And then discard Boundless Rage, I guess. I'll discard Genius. And do I want to flip over to Hulk here? No, I'm going to stay in Bruce Banner. Oh, I don't have to discard those if I'm not in Hulk form. I'll keep Brawn. So in that case, I want to hang on to Genius, and I'll discard Boundless Rage with Bruce Banner's ability, and then we'll draw 3. So 1 threat, villain's gonna scheme for 2, 4. So I have to discard 3 cards and put the first Goblin minion into play. And then we've got to deal an encounter card, which is another Goblin Thrall. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, play Sentry, which means an encounter card, which is another Goblin Thrall. We'll flip over to Hulk, destroy, destroy, discard, draw 4. So 2 threat, and the Green Goblin will attack, which will face tank. So it's an attack for 5. And we'll use You'll Pay for that with counterattack, I think. So we can remove 5 threat from the scheme. Goblin Thrall attacks for 1. And then we got an encounter card, which is Monster, you are stunned. Okay, so for Hulk's turn, we'll go get rid of the stun, use Unstoppable Force to ready Hulk and draw a card. We'll use Sentry and Hulk to take out the monster. And we'll have to flip over to Bruce Banner here. Then we'll draw 5. Draw 4 rather. Okay, so 2 threat. Goblin Schemes for 5. Thrall Schemes for 1. And we got an encounter card, which is Goblin Soldier. Well, we'll have to heal. Draw a card. We'll discard. Probably you'll pay for that. Use Power of Aggression to get out Martial Prowess. Flip over, we'll use Limitless Strength and Thunderclap to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's going to deal 1 damage. We can use Sentry to thwart. And we got to get rid of Veal Pay for that. Then we draw 4. Alright, so 1 threat. Goblin attacks. They'll defend with Hulk, so the attack is for 1, 2, 3. No damage. And an encounter card, which is Goblin Soldier. For Hulk's turn, we'll go Strength, Martial Prowess, Thunderclap. Once again, take out the enemies and take the 1 damage. And then once again, we'll thwart with Sentry. And then draw 4. So that decks me, so an additional encounter card. So, 1 threat. Goblin attacks, and that's likely going to end the game. 4. Oh wait, no, it'll go on Sentry, sorry about that. Sentry takes the attack. And we got 2 encounter cards coming. Overrun, and the villain attacks. That's probably going to end it. Yep. Well, Hulk will have to defend, so he takes 1 damage. And then I can't do anything about this overrun. I can drop kick. Is it all strength? It is. So 4 damage, a stun, and draw a card. Not a usable card, so that'll get discarded at the end of my turn, and then I draw 4. 1, 2, 3, and then remove stun. Encounter card. Exhaust your identity and surge. Green Goblin attacks with +1 attack, so that's gonna kill Hulk. Okay, well let's try something a little easier. We'll try the second Green Goblin scenario. The hand size limitation is really bad. I'd say Thor would be quite strong if it wasn't for the hand size limitation, and it really hurts Hulk as well. Not good. Let's get rid of Skilled Strike, Suborbital Leap, all of it except Tigra. Okay, so let's get started. We'll draw a card with Bruce Banner, and we'll discard the card that we drew. I'll go 1, 2, 3 for Tigra, 1 for Yarnborn, and we'll flip over to Bruce Banner, and we'll deal 2 damage with Tigra, so that we flip Norman over to State of Madness. He deals 4 damage, and we'll get 3 damage on him. Discard and draw 4. So, 1 threat, Green Goblin will attack. Attack for 4, which will face tank. It's going to be remove 1 madness counter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we got an encounter card, which is Shadow of the Past. It's going to be Abomination. Yikes. Threat cannot be removed. That's a tough nemesis. And they really didn't want Hulk to be strong at all. Okay, hero turn. Can I deal the 6 damage I need to do? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. You'll get out Valkyrie for 2 damage on Abomination. And then I need 4 more, so we'll go Valkyrie. Then Tigra will finish him off, so she heals for 1 after. Does mean I can't do anything about this. Just use Hulk to go. One, two, three, and then after your hero attacks an enemy, you can spend a strength resource to deal 2 more. So, 1 threat, 1 attack from Green Goblin will exhaust with Hulk to deal with it. So that's 6, so we take 3. And then 2 encounter cards. Pumpkin Bombs. Goblin Glider. Okay. So the hero turn. We'll go 1, 2, 3 and play Mockingbird to get a stun on the boss. We'll use Mockingbird plus Valkyrie to deal with this total destruction. And we'll draw 4. So 1 threat, remove stun, and encounter card is Master Plan, so we gotta go look for a side scheme. That's Hulk's real nemesis, side schemes. So, hero turn again. We'll have to use Mockingbird, Valkyrie, and Tigra to thwart. Just gonna finish off Valkyrie. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to play She-Hulk. Use her to thwart as well. And we'll use Hulk to attack for 3. And then we'll draw. No, She-Hulk takes 2 when she thwarts. And we'll draw 4. So 1 threat. Green Goblin will attack Mockingbird. And we get an encounter card, which is Mad Genius. Discard the top, or no, it's attack the hero with the fewest hit points remaining. So that's going to be Hulk 4, 5, 6. Let the infamy counter was removed mid-attack, so it does move his attack over to 0. So it's 1, 2. And then Pumpkin Bombs for 2 indirect. Could be worse. So, hero turn. We're on Norman Osborn's side now. I probably need to go ahead and heal. I mean, I could Thunderclap. Maybe I just go damage, so I deal 3 damage 3 times, so 1, 2, 3. No, but he's going to deal 4 indirect damage when he flips is the problem, and I don't really have a lot of HP at the moment. Let's play Bruce Banner's, or Banner's Laboratory. Let's just flip and heal. Draw a card with Bruce Banner and discard a card. We'll draw 4 at the end of the round. So 1 threat, Norman schemes for 5, so that's going to advance the scheme. Place 1 infamy counter on Criminal Enterprise. and discard one card for each counter. Alrighty. Then we need an encounter card, which is, well, the pumpkin bomb should have been discarded. They did what they were supposed to do. Heal X damage where X is double the stage number, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, onto the hero turn. Well, generate a resource, play counterattack. We'll flip over to Hulk. We'll play Limitless Strength, Drop Kick, get a stun on him, and he will deal 4 damage. That hurts. And then we'll go ahead and use Hulk for 4 or for 3. Tigra for, no, I'll save Tigra. She-Hulk for 3. And then we'll discard and draw 4. Well, we can discard one of these when Hulk does his attack, so that's another 2. We'll discard and draw 4. So 2 threat, remove stun, and counter card. Give the villain a boost card. Hero turn, we got let's see. I think I'd like to drop kick again. I forgot to draw a card last turn with it. Can't do that this turn though. Just go 1, 2, 3 for a drop kick. Drop him into phase 3 and add a stun. He deals 4 damage when he enters it, but it's not indirect, so Tigra can take that. Then we'll go 4 from She-Hulk, 3 from Hulk, and that is all. Discard Brawn, draw 4. Okay, so 2 threat, remove stun, encounter card, private security. Let's see, we can go probably have to suborbital leap here. I can use all strength resources to do it. Get 5 threat off the quest. And I'll flip over to Bruce Banner and heal. Draw 5. It's going to be an extra encounter card. So we got 2 threat. Green Goblin will scheme, which means removing 2 madness counters, and then he flips over. Private security specialist schemes for 0. And we've got encounter cards to deal with, which are all in a day's work, 2 infamy counters, collapsing bridge. I have no way to deal with threat at all right now, except for you'll pay for that. I'm gonna have to heal again, draw a card, and I'll discard that card. No, actually I won't discard that card. I'll discard something else. We'll flip back to Hulk. We'll use Thunderclap. For 3, 6, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Discard, draw 4. Okay, so 2 threat. Osborne gets 3 infamy for his attack. Then counter card is private security again. So we can go use Hulk to attack. Unstoppable Force to ready Hulk and draw a card. Attack again. Thunderclap to deal 2 damage with Yarnborn. And then draw 4. So we got 2 threat. Osborne adds 3. Counter card. Clash of the Titans. The enemy with the highest attack attacks. So that's just going to be 3. What do I want to do here? Actually can't play She-Hulk, so we'll just go drop kick. Is that all strength? It was, so I can draw a card. Not that that will matter. And then 2 threat, remove stun, and counter card. Another side quest. This is the last turn. I'd need to be able to deal 17 damage with my cards. I can actually deal 13, but that's it. So I needed like one more turn probably to win this. Unfortunately. Well, that kind of shows what Hulk can do and what he can't do. He can do these big bursts of damage, but if there's any threat at all to deal with, he really struggles because you have to use allies unless you have suborbital leap, and if you don't have allies, you're just out of luck. And the suborbital leap consumes an entire turn because you only have 4 cards in your hand and 3 of them get spent on the suborbital leap, so that's all you can do that turn. Just have to kind of hope that they're all strength, because you probably won't be playing an exclusively strength build. There's a few cards that aren't strength that you need, there's some of the Hulk cards that are mandatory that aren't strength. So yeah, this is not a viable solo hero for anything other than standard difficulty. And so I would only really recommend him for fun players or completionists or thematic players. Anyway, thank you for watching.